Tell me a little bit about your book. You're writing a book on two-way prayer.
Well, it started off as a pamphlet.
It's
It started off as a pamphlet.
Phil for you.
yeah.
You know, I'm pushing 80. It's coming up.
Yeah.
And I want to pass on some of the things that I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
So I did, I did a video, 45-minute video.
Yeah, on your website.
It's on the homepage of the website. How do you teach this thing? Because I was doing workshops, particularly during the pandemic thing.
Yep.
I was doing a monthly workshop, getting 400 or 500 people coming to it, and they were good. And then what did people say? When are you doing your next workshop? Do some more.
Yeah.
Well, I got tired of doing workshops. I got really tired of them. I loved when people were doing their two-way prayers.
Uh-huh.
When I got a chance to listen to them, that was my favorite part. That's when I really came alive. But to go over the history, go over the practice.
Yeah, they can go find that one place, right?
Go find it in one place.
You don't need to regurgitate that over and over again.
No, because I find myself feeling disconnected from that.
Well, you get to be just a robot saying the same thing over and over again.
I have a hard time saying the same thing over again.
Right.
I really have a hard time doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
So this book encapsulates all of that knowledge.
Yeah, I tried to do it. That I hope it comes out July 1st of 2025.
Okay.
So it's right around the corner.
July 1st, 2025.
Yeah. That's this year, right?
That's this year. That's this summer.
Okay, good.
How many pages is that?
250?
250
like
pages.
that.
And folks can learn all about the practice.
Yeah, all about the practice. We go a little deeper, like I'm doing here.
Yeah.
In terms of inner child work, shadow work, some of that other stuff. I don't go into it deeply, but I wanted to give people enough information that they would go and seek that out themselves in other sources. And I give them some examples of how it sounds and how to do it.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. Because I feel like... I said at the beginning of that chapter, I didn't want to add this chapter. I really didn't want to do it, because I feel like I'm a little bit out of my league. You know what I mean? I'm out of my comfort zone. But I got the information, and I can tie it into this practice.
And you can point them to places where they can get that depth if they want it.
Right. That's
and they're probably going to get the most out of experience. Experience is your teacher.
Yes.
Doing the practice is going to give them the real...
And a lot of people are not going to do it. They're going to say, well, I'm not going there. I'll listen to God. And it's much more comfortable to listen to God, very soon.
Then the child work, shadow work part you're talking about.
Oh, that's a little scary.
It's a little spicy.
Oh, yes.
It's a little spicy.
Oh, yeah, because you're going back to the wound.
Yeah, you go into your wounds.
I don't want to open those things up. I don't want to meet all these shadow parts.
Yeah.
But what did Jung say? You go and meet them, or they come and meet you?
Yes, right. Until the unconscious is made conscious, it will rule your world, and you'll call it fate.
There you go. That's it. That's the quote.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's a lovely expression, You do something, a rage comes out or something like that, and you do it with somebody, and you got to go back to them the next day or week or however long it takes you to get there. And you say, hey, Charlie, I'm really sorry what I did the other day, what I said the other day. I wasn't myself.
Yeah.
And Charlie comes back to you, and if he's got any brains, he says, well, then who the hell were you?
Right.
Who the hell were you? I was myself, but I was a hidden part of myself. I was a denied part of myself.
Yeah.
And this is the stuff that we want to get up.
Yeah.
And look at. And this is why I think two-way prayer is so beautiful. You're looking at it comforted and protected by the inner voice. It's not going to take you further than you're
you got a
able
team.
to go. You got a team.
What's the name of the book?
The Power of Two-Way Prayer.
The Power of Two-Way Prayer.
Yeah.
And that's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It is. It is. I hope I'm done. Almost. I mean, I feel
What
like...
do you mean you hope you're done?
Well, I kind of...
You're going to stop researching? You're going to stop?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, at some point, the backyard is calling me,
You're talking about to the end of life stuff.
Yeah.
What is that like for you? What do you mean the end of what's that like for you?
I need more alone time.
I'm terrified of it.
I need more quiet time. All of life is a preparation for a good death.
And that's what you want to start to do, prepare for your death.
I do.
What is that like? You quiet time, more solitude?
If I'm out there teaching, if I'm out there doing podcasts and I'm out there doing this kind of stuff, it's in lieu of, oftentimes, in lieu of the inner work, in lieu of being comfortable and extending that comfort more and more. You know?
Is it being with your family?
Oh,
is it
to the degree they want to be? You know, I got to let go of them too. Got to let go of them. I mean, dying it's an individual. You do it alone.
Well, we live alone.
We live alone.
We die alone.
We die alone.
That seems brave to me.
Well, it's inevitable. So you can either
to
do
approach
it consciously.
to approach it the way you're doing it seems brave. We're going to die. We don't get to choose when. We don't get to choose how.
Right. But can we do it consciously?
Yeah.
Can we do it consciously? I had a sponsor who, in the first step, I mean, I'm all about the 12 steps. I mean, that's my path, you know?
Yeah.
First step says, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol or drugs or whatever. Our lives had become unmanageable. And we had some really interesting discussions on what does that mean to be unmanageable? You know, it's the kind of thing that we're talking about. It's the things that I have no control over. And the ego loves to be in control.
But do we have control over anything in this life?
We think we do.
We think we do.
We think
it's an illusion.
It is an illusion.
We can control how we respond to some extent.
Hopefully, if I'm doing my work, I'm probably gonna respond better, you know, and not let the shadow stuff come up.
When I was doing the philosophy discussion with Grant Potts, we had one on, is anything really up to me? It was a discussion of free will and determinism, indeterminism or fatalism, destiny. And what we both kind of agreed on at the end was that we agreed that we have agency, that we have some free will, but it's only about 0.01%.
On a good day.
On a good day. We didn't choose who our parents were. We didn't choose where we were born. We didn't choose how much money that they had. We didn't choose so many things we didn't choose and are outside of our control. But we can still move the ship a little bit with our agency. And you know what they say, if a ship leaves from New York City heading to Europe and you move it 1 degree off course, it's going to go, it might hit Iceland. You know, it's 1 degree of change is a lot over time.
And so you got to be watching yourself. It's the Buddhist mindfulness.
Yeah.
It's in AA, it's step 10. Continue to take personal inventory.
Ooh, this is self-awareness.
It's self-awareness. When we're wrong, promptly admitted it.
Accountability.
To self, to God, to true self. You're going to go off base.
Yeah, to your community.
You're going to fail.
You're going to fail.
Yeah. Every day is going to have failure in it.
Can't be that scary. Sometimes, I've got an example of this right recently, and I think I responded to it pretty well. I check out all this equipment from the TV station.
Right.
And I tell them when I'm going to pick it up, and I tell them when I'm going to drop it off.
Right.
And this time, things were going on, and I got there about an hour and a half later, and I picked it up, and I took it on, and I was talking to the station manager and kind of taking my time. And then 2-3 days later, I get an email from the director of all of that stuff and says, hey, you said you were going to pick it up at 1:30 and you picked it up at 3. And I automatically got so defensive. Well, what about the times when the equipment didn't work and I had to go back? This is just inner chatter. I didn't say anything. I soothed that guy and I let it be about what he was sharing, which was holding me accountable.
Right.
And what he was doing was holding me accountable to my word. But my mind, my shadows want to come online and be like, oh, no, you didn't. You can't tell me this, that, or the other. There's a huge churn that happened when I saw that email.
Yes.
That it took an effort to calm down and say, like, hey, this is okay. It's okay to be held accountable.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I'm going to be ostracized from this group.
Right.
It's a requirement for groups to call people in to accountability.
How old were you at that moment?
Oh, man. I was probably kicked out of track when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
I'd been kicked out of track for doing something.
And there's that wound.
Yeah.
There's that wound. And he inflamed it.
Yeah. I was going to get kicked out of this group.
Yeah.
And that's not the only time. That's almost my default response to accountability.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this awareness is not, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
No. No. Well,
but if you do the work, Phil, if you're honest enough to say, this isn't about him.
It's not about him.
It's about me.
Me being accountable to my word.
Yeah.
And it's not dire.
No.
I'm not going to die over this. I'm not going to be ostracized.
As a matter of fact, you've been given an opportunity.
Yeah.
To see what you couldn't see. To look into the unconscious. Because that's what was responding at that moment.
The depths.
The depth.
That's intimacy. That's